Alright, update on VLaunch, ticker symbol VPAD. So, let's check out what's going on because it's been a short while since we did last cover this. The last time we covered this, it was a couple of weeks ago, so I think we were somewhere around about this region, and we kept highlighting how you were getting rejected from your daily EMAs, and until we start pushing up into them or hop over them, then there's nothing bullish that we need to talk about for VLaunch. But it seems like that's changed in the past couple of days. First of all, let's jump into the news and then we will jump into the chart. So heading over to the VLaunch Twitter. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, it's over here, 618_cowboy. I really just share pictures of NFTs and memes. So if that's your type of thing, then my Twitter is down here for you. But as you can see, VLaunch 2.0. It's coming out tomorrow. This was announced that the biggest announcement they've got is coming out in 72 hours. And as you can see, you know, this is, people are getting ready for it. We're really pushing up today. We're up against Bitcoin by 32%. We're outperforming the markets by almost 28%. And do they have a countdown on this? They don't, but the last time they posted this was yesterday. So it's going to be a little bit more than 24 hours until VLaunch 2.0 launches. And apparently, like I said, this is meant to be their biggest launch yet. Now, I find this very interesting, how they've got these kind of 3D play to earn like characters. And they've also previously talked about Magicraft, and Magicraft is a play to earn game, and Magicraft has all these play to earn characters. I don't think they have, or I don't think Magicraft has their own Twitter, or if it does, at least I've never researched it. But Magicraft, they're building a play to earn game, and these 3D depictions of this, whatever it is, a robot, a knight, a zombie, whatever it is, it looks very, very similar to what I've seen over on Magicraft. So I have a strong feeling that the announcement tomorrow is going to be something to do with Magicraft. And as you can see, I mean, they've previously partnered with Magicraft, so it wouldn't be a complete shock that they do have some type of cool integration going between the two of them. So that is really the news. I will keep you updated on this. My VPAD videos never normally get as many videos as any of the other cryptos that I cover, but nonetheless, I'm still very happy to cover this whenever I do see good news going on. So the past couple of days, we've got a ton of volume coming in, and what's really great about this as well is we're seeing an influx in volume today as well. If we look at the squeeze mom, you can see bearish momentum is really starting to push down. I'd love to see some more continuation on this. The only thing that I'd be slightly worried on VPAD right now is something like a buy the rumor, sell the news type event, and we could definitely see something like that where we do pump into tomorrow's announcement and then we dump. I've seen it 1,000,001 times. Literally in the past month, we've had, or the past month or two, we had the Origins release on Axie Infinity. That was a buy the rumor, sell the news. We had the land sale on ApeCoin. That was a buy the rumor, sell the news. We had a Solana OpenSea integration with Solana OpenSea integration. So OpenSea was integrating with Solana. That literally marked the exact local top. That was a buy the rumor, sell the news type event. I could probably think of a few more. FitFi, the staking news came somewhere around about here. We pumped into staking, and the day of staking, that was literally the top. We started rolling down the hill. So honestly, a lot of people don't understand buy the rumor, sell the news. It basically means everyone's already getting hyped up for this news that's going to be coming out tomorrow. So everyone's going to be buying the news tomorrow. And then obviously, unless they announce something insane, then all the hype is already going to be there. It's already going to be done. There's going to be no more hype after the announcement because everyone was already hyping up until the announcement. So I'm not 100% convinced it could be buy the rumor, sell the news. Like I said, we do just need to be cautious because we don't know what they're announcing. And like I said, if this is going to be something huge, we could still pump after it. However, I'm going to do my due diligence. It looks like for the first time in forever, is this actually forever? It is. So the IDO, the initial distribution offering was down here. We had a huge pump. We topped out at 250, and then since then we've been bearish on the 4-hourly EMA ribbons. Every time we've tried to hop above these 4-hourly EMA ribbons, we just completely landslide. We completely capitulate below them. We have these wicks above them, and then boom, we come right back down and fail to hold them. But in the lower time frames, it seems like we broke into them, bull flagged into them, and then broke above, and this was like the tiniest flag out of a bull flag. But nonetheless, you can still consider this to be a valid pattern. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly candles worth of data traded within this range. If you come down to the 1 hourly time frame, you can see this would be a very perfect bull flag that we just saw here. Really consider consolidation within this flag as we do break up to the next levels. I don't know why the VLaunch chart is so ugly when you come into the 1 hourly time frame. Like, there's just gaps everywhere, but it is what it is. Obviously, VLaunch VPAD has not been trading for the longest period of time, and it's hard to do the typical analysis that I would do on this with Fibonacci's, because it's a straight line up and it's a straight line down, so there's only so much you can analyze this. And I mean, to be honest, it almost looks like an inverse V pattern. If we put it in the inverse scale, it looks like an inverse V. So, you know, we do definitely have some resistance. We do definitely have a bunch of support, rather, built around this floor base. I really do find it hard to believe that a VPAD would be going down much further, because considering the IDO was down here at 7 cent and we recently came down to 18 cent, I mean, the market cap on this got annihilated. So daily time frame, we're pushing into your EMA ribbons. The daily EMAs, this is very nice. And on the 4 hourly, all we're really doing is bull flagging out of these 4 hourly EMA ribbons. So for the first time in, I mean, how long is it? It's been a while since I've had any VPAD. I remember selling as we were coming back up to take out the high here. I literally probably sold on the daily candle at like 150 before we went all the way up to 250. So I mean, it is what it is, but nonetheless, you know, we've got a huge discount opportunity, or at least I do, from where I sold. I'm able to buy my VPAD back for 84% cheaper. So I think what I'm going to do, as the VPAD allocation that I got was a decent amount of money. Like, it wasn't, you know, a crazy amount of money, but it was a decent amount of money. I don't like talking about money figures on this channel, but you know, I got a decent amount of allocation on the IDO. I don't know how they decided what percent you get allocated, but I spoke to a lot of people in the VPAD chat at the time, because they said that you have to be active in the chat if you want to be able to get a good IDO allocation. And everyone else I spoke to, I think I spoke to some people that had huge amounts, and then almost everyone else just had nothing, and I was somewhere in between of that. So I was quite happy with my allocation. So I'm going to be buying back all the VPAD that I initially sold, and bear in mind, I've already made money on VPAD because I got into the IDO allocation for completely free. So all I'm doing is reallocating the profits that I took on VPAD back into VPAD. I'm buying back my bags for 80% cheaper, and I'm just going to leave the other, you know, because obviously it's 80% cheaper, I'm buying it for like, you know, 20% of the original price. So I'm just going to keep the rest of the 80% of the money. I'm not going to go all in on VPAD, because I do think we need to be slightly cautious coming into this. This could potentially be like a buy the rumor, sell the news. And also, Bitcoin does not look overly beautiful right now. It has been beaten down pretty hard. We are getting a pretty solid bounce today, but nonetheless, be very careful if you are trading VPAD. Like I said, you know, make your own research, do what you want to do with your own money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I personally see unfolding in the charts and what I plan on doing with my money. And this is the first time in forever that we've seen, you know, a pretty textbook retest, bull flag into the EMAs, bull flag out of them, and then, as you can see, we've already taken the bull flag target out. We'll be heading up at this moment in time. I don't even need to, you know, draw the target, because I can see that we've already come up and we've already hit this. So nonetheless, I do think VPAD is going to keep on launching into tomorrow's launch. So I may consider taking some profits off the table tomorrow if we do like a 2x or a 3x into the news, but nonetheless I will be kind of swinging this and I will keep you updated. That's all I've got for VPAD. Like I said, I don't normally cover VPAD. This is only, I think, my second or my third video on VPAD, so if you do appreciate the VPAD analysis, if you do want my updates coming into tomorrow, coming into the next week, if you want me to make more frequent VPAD updates, especially when we have these news events, then let me know. Best way to let me know is leave a like and a comment down below. That's all I've got for you today. Hope you found value in this video. As always, cowboy out, not financial advice. Peace.